So both are in and ready. We start in 3, 2, 1, fight. Tofu spinning up immediately there, bouncing around on those little things. I love the Fairyweights because when they spin up those drums, it's just like ticks on the ground like a card in the spokes of a bicycle or something like that. Mini Drifter coming in nice and fast, hitting Tofu, flipping him upside down and into the blue hazard. Another one flipping him back right side up now. And Kaylee trying to get control of this very squirrely little bot. Boy, does it spin sideways fast. Driving directly into the red hazard, bouncing off. And of course, with the weapon hitting the ground there, bouncing all over the place. But still, if she can get it pointed in the right direction and get a good hit on Drifter, it could do some serious damage. Drifter manages to get one of the tines underneath of Tofu, pushing him into the corner. And once again, a nice fast drive through, which just flips Tofu immediately over, bouncing in the red hazard a little bit. Another one there, trying to take a real quick bite at it. Boy, Tofu also very fast. Usually you don't see that quite as much in a drum spinner, but a very quick and nimble little bot. Drifter, of course, taking full advantage of its ability to just strike like a viper here, and actually driving pretty straight, considering. As I said before, it's difficult to get a bot to drive in a straight line because nothing's perfect, and especially when you're moving at these speeds, it's hard to compensate for any kind of differences in motors and drag and anything else like that. So biting in again and again here, running in with those two prongs on the front, and Tofu trying to get oriented, but unfortunately doesn't really have the time as Drifter just keeps pouncing on him again and again. I'm interested to see what happens when that drum finally does manage to bite something, but it seems to be very difficult to control, unfortunately, with the way that it's bouncing around and how quickly it rotates when you do turn to the side. Makes it difficult to control a bot like that. It's very squirrely to begin with. Minute 10 still to go, though. We'll see what happens here. It could bounce its opponent out, could actually start taking out some wheels. You never know. As Sam tries to get around a better position. And, oh, no, Tofu has found itself on its side. There you go. Managed to put it back over. Looks like it maybe wouldn't be able to stay on its side for too long as that weapon was still spinning enough to shake itself over, but that does happen when you have square sides on bots, that you can get stuck on a side and have no way to continue. 40 seconds left to go. Both of them trying to get an opportunity to maybe get a push out here. Drifter approaching, but it's pretty much only got 2 speeds, on and off. Managed to get the tines underneath Tofu for a moment, but Kaylee pulls out and once again ends up on side. Unfortunately, they're just a little bit rounded, so it looks like he would wobble over, but not quite enough to avoid getting stuck on the side in the first place. And Viper just coming in, bashing again and again. A Viper. I want to call it Viper. It makes me think of a Viper, those teeth and the way that it comes in. But yes, Mini Drifter. And taking another attack on Tofu, kind of stuck in the corner. Drifter almost manages to pin them up against the wall. Oh, a wheel came off. There you go. Oh, I wasn't even watching. Time is up. That's the end of the match. Let's hear it for Sam with Drifter and Kaylee with Tofu. Oh, man. It manages to hold out just long enough for the other wheel to fall off after the match. Thankfully, that won't count towards any kind of damage on them during the fight. So once again, this will go to the judges for a decision. And they've decided the win goes to Mini Drifter. Congratulations, Sam.